everyone, welcome to the Star Wars Popcast, episode 24. My name is Christopher.
And I'm Patrick. Welcome.
And today we're going to be talking about later in the episode, the best Star Wars Funko Pops, Creatures and Aliens edition. Last week, what was it? We talked about our favorite pop rides. We did like a top 10.
Yep.
But it was a little tougher to narrow down for the aliens and creatures.
I think this one was tougher because there's so many awesome ones, right? So I think our listeners and audience will see today that becomes a tougher task because there's some really cool ones.
Yeah, but before we jump into that topic, we have a special guest on today. We have Steven from the Big Country YouTube channel. Steven, thank you so much for coming on, and welcome to the Star Wars Popcast.
Hey everyone, how you doing? This is Big Country time.
Yeah, so do you want to let people know about yourself, how you started your channel, and where they can find you?
Yeah, so I started collecting Funkos. I've always been a Star Wars fan, but I started collecting Funkos probably right on the onset of COVID. I had a couple Star Wars Funkos that my kids had gotten me. I started watching YouTube, saw people posting a lot of content, mostly mystery boxes. I kind of drew me into Funkos. Yeah. So I started buying mystery boxes. I think my first one, I didn't film it, but I got a big hit. And then it just kind of drew me to buy more and start my channel. So,
right.
My YouTube channel is called Big Country Time. That's on YouTube. And then my Instagram is Big Country Steven. So just a nickname I got growing up was called Big Country. So that's where the name came from.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, so I'll put all the links in the description and the show notes below. So you mentioned getting a big hit with that first mystery box you got. Do you remember which one that was? Was it a Star Wars Pop?
No, it wasn't a Star Wars Pop. It was the black and white Monsters 4-pack.
Okay.
So it was a really inexpensive mystery box, but I think the Funko Pop, I think it was like $400 or $500 at the time. So
oh wow!
I have since traded that for a lot of other Star Wars Funko Pops.
Yeah, and we can see you got like you pretty much most of your Star Wars Funkos behind you there, so you could tell you're a Star Wars fan there. So
yeah.
So do you know how many Star Wars Funko Pops make up your collection?
I was trying to add it up today. I don't have an exact count, but it's probably for Star Wars Funkos, probably close to 600 Star Wars Funkos.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, because as far as like the series numbers go, like they're up to 600, but like if you add in all like the duplicate, like the different paint schemes and everything, it's got to be closer to like 800 Star Wars Pops or something like that.
Kind of see, kind of around there.
Ooh,
yeah,
nice.
Oh yeah,
and then I have some ahead of me, so try my best to get them all. It's hard.
It is tough, yeah. Especially once you're done buying the ones at retail price, you got to dip into like the heavy hitters there. So
yeah, I'm missing a lot of the older grails, and that's kind of been my goal lately is trying to get some of those.
Yeah, and so you open up a lot of mystery grails on your channel. Do you get them mostly to try and get the Star Wars ones, or do you get them to just collect Funkos in general?
Usually when there's like a major Star Wars grail, I'll buy the boxes, and I'll buy the Max 4 at a time. I've been trying to get the Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
They offer that up a lot, and that one has slipped me so many times. The 501st,
that's one I really want.
The 501st and some of the other troopers I've been trying to get.
Yeah, that's awesome. Do you happen to know your most expensive Funko Pop that you have, the Star Wars one?
It's probably going to be either the Obi-Wan Kenobi holographic, or Princess Leia, or where is it? The Darth Vader holographic.
Oh, the holographic. Yeah, you got a whole bunch of holographic ones there.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Yeah. My favorite series is the holographic.
The holographic?
Ones. I love those.
Okay.
Something just reaches out. I like those ones.
Yeah. Yeah, see, for me, like I like a holographic one if it makes sense because I put mine in order of like how they show up in the movies and the series. So
Yeah.
like the holographic Yoda, I don't really care for, but stuff like that new holographic Luke from the Return of the Jedi series, that one looks really cool. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna definitely pick that one up.
Yeah. I got that one up there. My first one was damaged, and I had to return it, and luckily they sent me a better one.
Right? Yeah,
I've been having bad luck with Entertainment Earth, so I've been
yeah.
emailing.
I see a lot of people have some pretty bad luck with Entertainment Earth as far as packaging goes. Patrick, I think you order from Entertainment Earth, don't you? Do you have
Hit or
you have
miss.
some issues there?
Hit or miss. I've gotten a few that have been kind of wonky where the box is like, like, but not,
Yeah,
and again, I'm not really always collecting for the minty box because I'm taking them out to photograph them, and then
Mhm.
I've only started saving the boxes the last year or two, I guess, just so I could one save them because I know I'm going to be moving my stuff around, and just so they get protected a little bit better. And then when I want to put them on display, I pop out of the box and switch it up a little bit. So
Yeah.
that's how I've been doing them.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you mentioned the. Sorry. Go
I was
ahead,
just
Steven.
like, there's certain ones where I'm gonna want to have the best box, especially when those are the holographic. I had to get
Yeah,
a replacement.
No,
yeah,
understand. Yeah.
absolutely. So I was gonna say, like you mentioned, that's your favorite series. Do you have a favorite pop out of those holographic ones?
Um, Probably the Princess Leia, or not. She's not holographic, but that's probably my favorite pop. But the favorite holographic is probably the Darth Vader. That was
Yeah,
my first really expensive one.
yeah.
My first holographic pop was the Emperor.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
that one,
which Princess Leia one is that? Kind of.
that's the 2015 Comic Con, and
Oh,
that's the
okay.
what's to say
Is it the Hoth one?
the unmasked Bosch.
Oh, the Unmasked Bosch.
Yes.
Oh, wow. You have that one.
That's a pretty
That one's
penny.
a pretty good one too.
That was from a mystery box,
Oh, wow.
$60 mystery box, and
Yeah. So you made your money back there for sure.
yeah. So I've got some good
Yeah.
hits here and there.
Yeah.
A lot more duds.
Yeah.
And
What are the lengths that you'd go to get your hands on a grail that you haven't captured yet?
um, I think it's just all like money. You know, I've been offered a lot of grails, but it just comes down to money.
Yeah.
So someone offered me their Darth Maul version. So,
Yeah.
but that one's so faked. It's kind of hard to spend out the money. If I'll get stuck with a fake, I think.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is tough.
Yeah,
So
that'd
I've
be a
seen on
tough one.
social media lately, there's been some brand or some company that's they've done the Boba Fett, the original
Yeah.
one that's gone for a couple, it's like over 1,000, I think, for that one now.
yeah,
They've done the 501st, so it kind of sucks because the people that don't realize and don't know, they're gonna grab at it and they might get it and think they have something really great. And again, if you're like me and you're using it to take a photo of, or you just want to take it out of the box, you don't care about any of that, you probably don't care, but
yeah.
still, you're probably overpaid.
Yeah, I almost bought the fake. It's like 40, $50 for that Darth Maul one, but the actual real one, I think it's like $8,000 for that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Woo!
Personally, I kind of want to buy like the fake 501st or like a fake Queen Amidala just to see the quality and stuff.
Yeah,
And like I'm not planning on selling them, so I'd open it up and just have it on display anyways if it
yeah.
looks good enough. So
Right?
yeah, yeah. Um, so what is the most expensive mystery box you've gotten then? Like, are they all the mystery Grail ones that you buy,
No,
or do you just
I
kind
buy
of
Mystery
branch out?
Grail, Toy USA,
Yeah,
Ralphie's Funhouse,
yeah,
Pop King Paul. Um, I try to mix it up. I don't like to try to have every single video Mystery
yeah,
Grail. So
mystery Grail.
I,
Yeah,
I just I try to mix it up, and I'm I spend like maybe 200 as my max.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a company that you have more luck with?
I had a lot of good luck with Toy USA. They've since just do Whatnot.
Yeah,
So
Yep.
I go on their site and watch Whatnot every once in a while, but it's not the same because when you buy on the wall. They open it up right there, and it's not the same for me. I like to have it on the channel and open it up in front of everyone. So, and then by the time I get it from them, I already know what it is. So it's kind of not the
kind
same.
of lost its luster a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Absolutely, I hear you. Go ahead, Patrick.
I was going to ask, see, if with that Ahsoka show coming out here in August, are there any Star Wars Rebel Pops that might have escaped your grasp that you're trying to get now before the prices keep, like the Thrawn we were saying, they keep climbing?
That's the most expensive one that I slipped on that one. I was buying them all up before they announced it, and I thought, oh, okay, I could put that off for a little bit, and it just kept getting higher and higher and higher. Now, I'm not sure what even it's going for now. It's pretty.
I think it's like 900 or something ridiculous.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think a couple of years ago I almost bought one, and I think it was like 120, and I said, nah, that's too much. It's going to go down. And then I think slightly after that, then rumors came out of Thrawn making an appearance. So then,
and then ever since then, it's untouchable at this point. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was going to ask, what are 5 Funko Pops that you don't own that you wish you owned? What are your top 5 ones?
The top 5 pops I want.
Yeah, that you want. Yeah, that exists that you don't have in your collection already.
So, oh man, there's some of those Freddy Funkos as Star Wars. You know, there's the Yoda, the Darth Maul. I don't have those. I would like to get those. Obviously, the holographic Darth Maul. I'd want that. What else? The 501st. I don't have that one. I'd like to get that one.
Yeah, I'm hoping they do a resculpt of the 501st, like because we had him in the Mandalorian in the flashbacks and in the what was it? Was he in the Kenobi show, or he was in the Book of Boba Fett or something? The 501st. He was in some flashbacks. I
think it was in Andor. They had
Andor. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Andor. Yeah. So I mean, I think it's about time we get another clone trooper.
I think I need Captain Rex too. I don't think I have him.
Yeah, that's one I don't have either.
They should do a Clone Commando 3-pack. Like, just have some really good clone, like just a bunch of clones, like a troop building kind of pack for
Funko. That'd be cool.
Right? With some good poses. Because I think, like, instead of just having the guns held down or just like this, like, have them, like, doing some action poses, like multi-guns, and maybe one's got a hand cannon or a heavy artillery one. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. I was gonna say because their poses they're getting better and better with these newer Funko Pops. So
like Paz Vizsla, he has the heavy infantry one. He's got the big multi-caliber rifle there. That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. Nice. Something like that, like the E-Wep or whatever that they use. Have a clone trooper holding one of those. Dope.
So I got Clone Commander Cody. So that's probably the closest as far as the clones go that I want to get, but those are the ones. That's why I take the risk with the mystery boxes, because I can get it fairly cheap, but in the long run, I probably spent so much money on mystery boxes, I probably could have bought them all. Because I think I average probably like $400 a month doing mystery boxes.
Yeah.
If I do a mystery box every week, that's kind of like my goal is to do one video a month or one video a week.
Yeah.
So it's usually around $100 or so dollars, and then every once in a while I splurge and buy a more expensive one. But then my wife checks all my purchases, so that makes it hard.
so
I hear
you.
At
what point are you going to dip into your kids' college fund to get that one grill that you really, really want? And which pop would that be for?
Yeah, I know. I probably have $5,000 worth of pops from all my mystery boxes that I don't collect. If I sold all those, I could probably get a few of the good ones.
Oh, nice.
My whole back wall over here, one whole side of wall is just pops that I have for sale.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really push trying to sell them. I kind of every once in a while I'll post some and sell it, but I don't know.
For people watching and listening, do you post on Whatnot at all? Do you sell on Whatnot?
I do have some on Whatnot, and I have some on eBay.
Oh, okay.
But it's just depending on if the more valuable pops, I find I can sell them easily or on Whatnot.
Yeah.
The lower value ones, I throw those on eBay.
Yeah, like myself, I'm not big on Whatnot, like because I mean I don't see too much up here in Canada popping up like
Oh yeah,
as for like Canada retailers, but I know like I know a lot of people are buying on Whatnot. As like our last guest, Jedi Lex, who
I
was
was gonna
on
say
a
Lex
couple
one.
weeks ago. She that's all she buys her pops from is like Whatnot. So yeah. Um. So I'm noticing one Funko Pop in your collection that's standing out there. The one with the orange hair. Is that a Conan Funko Pop in the Stormtrooper and the yeah, that one there.
Stormtrooper Conan.
Is that what it is? It is too, eh?
Oh,
Oh
cool.
wow. Yeah, I was gonna ask because like you mentioned Freddy Funko, and then I was like, well,
Uh,
Conan. Yeah, I
That's
wouldn't mind
cool.
getting some of those. That is cool.
so yeah, I got that one in a trade when I traded my my monster 4-pack. I got that in the trade, and I think I got the Obi-Wan Kenobi with that trade.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
that's cool.
So yeah, obviously I traded a bunch of other stuff. So it was a good trade for me. I traded it for a guy who sells with a Funko store.
Yeah, yeah. Now we were chatting before, like before we hopped on the stream. You mentioned you're on the West Coast, sir. Have you been to the Funko shop
Oh,
up
you
in
do Funko?
Everett there?
The Funko Hollywood.
Yeah. Oh yeah, or the Hollywood.
Yeah, I went to Funko Hollywood only once.
Yeah.
It's been a couple years, and that was probably at the beginning of my collecting phase.
Oh, okay.
And I just it's close. It's probably about a 40-minute drive down to Hollywood.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Um,
cool.
I just hear a lot of stories of trying to line up early. There's a lot of
Yeah.
regulars. There's really I don't know, some drama.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
So
probably
they have their own like they have that machine where you can make your own Funko Pop there, don't they?
yeah, they do.
Yeah,
I want to do that. I think that's
yeah,
one of my goals in the next few years is to get out just to do that.
Mhm.
yeah. So if you could make yourself into like a Star Wars character as a Funko Pop, what character would that be, or what um species or what kind of faction would you belong to?
I'd probably go with Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
I have a picture of me as Luke Skywalker when I was at Disneyland. They used to have the ride that you would go on, and after you get on the ride, you could go down and you can take your picture and pose in one of the characters.
I
Yeah.
have that. I have that same. I did Obi-Wan Kenobi. I did right off the Star Tours. It
Yeah,
used to come out of Star Tours, and they had it. When
yeah.
I went on my honeymoon, I actually still have it. I did a poster and then mounted it on foam board.
Oh wow.
But
That's awesome.
I was Obi-Wan Kenobi standing guard for what would have been behind me was Qui-Gon putting his lightsaber through the door.
Yeah.
And I look back onto it now and I'm like, oh, that looks so cool then, but I've gotten so old. Where did time go?
Yeah, for me, like being Luke was just I had to do it because when I grew up, my hairstyle was almost exactly how his is in like the original Star Wars. So
Oh wow.
Nice.
little different
Well,
now.
maybe you can get a job as his stunt double on like the
Stunt double.
Mandalorian or something, eh?
I would volunteer. No pay required. Just let me on set.
Because yeah, they're gonna deep fake your face anyways, right? And put
Yeah,
Mark Hamill over you. You could be his
Oh
stunt
yeah.
double. There you go.
man, that'd be a
Uh,
dream.
yeah. So let's jump into our main topic here.
I speak.
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent.
Yeah. So we're talking about I don't know, not the top 10, but like the best Star Wars
Best.
Pops, Alien and Creature edition. So we'll kick things off with a 3-pack, and this one's a really great one. I picked this one up. I don't know how many months ago. Maybe it might have been last year actually. But this one is a 3-pack with Greedo and Hammerhead and Walrus Man, and they're styled as like the vintage Kenner figures. What do you guys think of this one here?
That's pretty cool. I like that one,
Love
and
these.
I don't have that in my collection. That would be a need for me.
Oh wow, I'm shocked.
Yeah, no, you got some
Yeah.
bangers.
Now that you've told us like which what some of the pops are in your collection, I'm kind of shocked that you don't have it. But this is one of those ones that's not like too expensive either. So
yeah, I did pick this one up. I've loved this one for a long time. Just exactly what you said. This is nostalgic for me.
Yeah.
Once I saw this get released, it was a had to buy. I think here in the States, it was at Walmart.
Walmart exclusive, yeah.
So I picked it up, but I love it. Like, to me, it was the Greedo. I always liked that green. The Hammerhead. I actually went and rebought the original figure that someone kind of did a scan of the original card and carded it and bubbled it for me. So I've always loved that one, and the Walrus Man. I mean, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I think the only thing that would have made this set cooler is if they styled it like the old Kenner packaging in some way.
No, yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah,
I did notice when they did the that last few episodes of the Clone Wars, and they one of the animated series, they actually had flying by when Ahsoka was on that speeder bike. They had all three of these characters in these outfits, just like this, flying through.
Man, did they really?
Yeah, I was like, wow, look at these Easter eggs.
At the end of the Clone Wars, you said?
I think it was one of the end of the Clone Wars. It wasn't the last three, but it was that last season. And she was kind of like hanging out with the girls that did the mechanics and stuff.
Yeah, on Coruscant.
Her bike was breaking down. That's how she ran into him. That scene when her bike's breaking down, she's going through the traffic. You'll see all these.
Now I'm gonna have to rewatch that too. Yeah.
When I saw it, I had to rewind it because it was the Walrus Man that stuck out. And when I rewound it, I noticed all three characters,
all three of them,
in cars.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's a nice little Easter egg. I didn't know that one.
I was surprised when I saw it, so it made me love these even more once I saw that. I was like, oh, someone else even did a cameo of it.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome.
Cool.
I have all three of these characters in my original Star Wars figures.
Nice.
One of these days, I have a bunch of boxes in my garage. One of these days, I just got to take them down and look at it because it's been 20 years since I've opened up the boxes.
Yeah. So do you have other collectibles other than the Pops? And you have some figures and stuff as well?
The Star Wars figures I have are all my original ones from when I was a kid.
Oh, nice.
And they've been boxed up. Haven't really got into them for a couple decades. Yeah,
that's a whole other rabbit hole. That can be a dangerous spot to do collecting those as well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stick to Funko Pops. I've bought a few other characters and stuff, or figures and stuff like that, but I don't want to go that route. I don't even buy the sodas, the Star Wars sodas.
Oh no, I was gonna ask, did you start buying the sodas? I kind of got Patrick into buying the sodas. Now. I've turned him to the dark side,
dragging me to the dark side. I resist it for a good solid year.
They're just coming out with such cool ones, and then I picked up that Darth Maul last week. So that one's it's Darth Maul. It's my favorite character, so I had to pick that one up. So
there's been some cool ones. They even had a holographic one. So I was like, it took so much to not buy that one.
Yeah, for sure. So the next one we have is Reese number 95, Walgreens exclusive, and these are all in like no particular order. Like we said, these are just like the best of the best in our opinion. So what do you think of the Reese? Do either of you guys have this one? Because this is one I'm still kind of on the hunt for.
I do have this one somewhere. I thought I had him on my shelf in my library, but I have this guy somewhere.
Yeah,
I just regret that I took him out of his box and tossed the box.
Yeah. Patrick, come on! I toss the boxes all the time. I don't know.
You know what? I know, but there's some of these that like they're so hard to find now. I'm like, damn, like my Commander Cody Walgreens exclusive. I should have kept the box, and I didn't. I tossed like a lot of them. My original Cad Bane from Macon. Didn't think twice about it. Tossed that. But I just love the pop for the pop because I want to see it. I want to have it out. I want to photograph it. So.
Yeah. I don't have that one. That's another one I don't have.
Oh. Well, I guess we know where Steven's going later. Going.
I'll have to be out and about trying to get it. We have this place pretty close by me called Frank and Sons.
Okay. Oh yeah. I've seen Carly King and who's the other guy I follow? The Padawan Collector. They both did like a tour of that store there.
That place is only like 10 minutes from me, and it's like a convention. Oh wow! They have so many vendors in there, and they have everything. It's just how much money do you want to spend?
Right. Yeah. No, that's on the list of places I wanna go and visit and
Yeah,
check out there.
you would have fun. It's like I said, it's almost like a convention, and there's just tons of booths in there. A lot of Funkos. It used to be predominantly baseball stuff way back when, and it's progressed to just mostly Funko. They have a card section for like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon cards, all that stuff, but I would say 80% is Funko Pops.
Yeah. Speaking of conventions, a quick question: did you attend ICCC this year, or do you have plans to attend it in the future?
I don't get too many conventions, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about the crowds just pushes me
Yeah.
up. And I'm like, I'm so close to like Anaheim is only 15 minutes away from me. San Diego is like a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
So, nah.
Yeah.
One of these days, I don't know. My kids are all big into that kind of stuff, so they might drag me over there.
Make it a family thing.
Yeah, my kids they're all into like cosplay and stuff like that, so they dress up and.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So moving into our next one, we have Zeb, number 137 from the Rebels crew. So this is one I picked up. I don't know. I want to say maybe late last year or early this year. And with the Ahsoka series coming out, I'm hoping they do another resculpt of this one. But this one looks cool. I like how they did the pose, like especially back then, because back then they were still kind of doing like that hero pose. But Zeb was one of the ones that they kind of branched out a little bit and did more of an action pose.
Yeah, the colors on this one, I think, too, really are cool.
Yeah.
The green eyes, the purple. Like, I honestly, I thought I had this one and realized I didn't. And then by the
really?
Because I thought I had most of the Rebels.
I think it's over $100 now, isn't it? This one.
Yeah, I missed this. I'm really pissed that I missed this one because I just let it slip through my fingers.
Yeah, I'm looking around at my stuff. I don't have it either.
It's got to be tough. Like, so your display behind you, are they all like doubled up, like boxes in front of the others, or are they all like single layer?
A lot of shelves have our other pops behind it. Some of them are duplicate Star Wars, and then some are just other ones that just kind of got pushed back. Like this whole area right here, I think I have a bunch of blacklight pops all in there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So nice. I like the blacklight pops when they first came out, and now everything's blacklight.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a question for you: Do you have any of the Valentine's Day pops?
I have Darth Vader.
Oh, okay.
But my idea was, here he is right here. I took the heart out, and everything that's pink, I was going to paint it black and have it black and red.
Yeah. I mean, that would have been way better if Funko did that.
Cooler.
So that's my idea. I'm going to make it a custom.
Yeah.
But that's the only... I'm not really into the holiday versions of the Pops.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, like the holiday ones, the Christmas ones they released, I actually liked because they didn't like do the same thing they did with the Valentines where they painted it all pink. You know, they actually are the colors they're supposed to be, just holding a candy cane or whatever. But those Valentine's Day pops, Patrick and I both expressed our
hate them.
The Pepto pops.
The only way I'd keep a Valentine's one is if someone bought it for me as a gift. I did get one Stormtrooper just to photograph something to have for my channel for Valentine's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I don't think I'd do another. I'm not a big fan of those. But I like what you were saying there, where you
that's a great idea.
It with the pink where it'd be black. That would look dope.
Yeah.
That would look really nice. And if anyone listening to Funko and designers, that's really, I think, what a lot of collectors would rather go for is an idea like that as opposed to Pepto-Bismol bottles.
Yeah.
Like the snowman. What did you think of this last year's snowman?
Gosh, those were horrible.
That was like, I felt like I let my son, who's 14, create them. I was like, that was awful. Like, that was awful.
Yeah, I
did not like them.
Did not like those.
And we're Funko fans and evangelists and collectors. So like, for the people that are diehard to be like, that's not my kind of Funko.
In the regular, like whatever 4-inch size, those snowmen aren't great, but like the ones that came in the mini ones that came in the advent calendar, they were okay.
Yeah, I have those ones.
So
I made snow globes out of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were fun.
Yeah. Fun little arts and craft project there. So next we have the Porg. Porg's a classic one, like from The Last Jedi. I don't know both of your guys' thoughts on the movie, but it did give us some really cool alien characters. It gave us like 3 or 4 different versions of the Porg. I have 3 versions. Funny enough, though, I don't have this one. I need to get this one. So, because this one's got like the wings spread out, so I kind of like that on this one. It's
I don't know
pose.
if I have this one or not. I have one, maybe 2. I can't. I know I have one, but I can't remember which one, or if I have 2 of them.
Yeah.
Is
this one that
wasn't a fan of the Porg.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like the scene where Chewbacca was cooking one up, but
my favorite was when they were stepping on the lightsaber, and I was hoping it was going to hit the other one.
Yeah, that would have been funny too. Yeah.
I might upset some people. I didn't really like the Porg, so
that's okay. As you do like Grogu though, right? You're not going to tell us that you don't like Grogu, right?
I got like a ton of Grogus. They've made more versions of Grogu than any other pop. So.
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
I think I got about 15 versions, and I had to stop at that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think you can have too many Grogu pops, really. So next we have Cad Bane, and it was tough to pick like the best of these ones, because there's 3 versions of Cad Bane, and they're all cool, but I kind of like the classic look of this one, the Clone Wars Summer Convention exclusive. I do have this one. Do you guys have this one?
I do have this one.
Yeah,
I like this one because I like that wide brim.
Yeah.
I think the Bad Batch one, he's kind of got that slanted.
The hat's kind of slanted, yeah. I mean, it's still cool. The pose is cool because they've done a different pose on all of them. But
and then the newer one from Book of Boba is nice.
Yeah. But I do like this one the best, I think.
Yeah, it's my favorite one.
Yeah. I don't think they did the soft tubing on this one though, did they? I think it was hard tubing. I don't think I switched So, but very cool pop nonetheless. Is a Cad Bane. Next we got the Klaatu. Yeah, Klaatu Skiff Guard. Part of the Smuggler's Bounty box. So I picked this one up on Facebook Marketplace, like, I don't know, maybe 5-6 years ago.
I got this in the box.
I got on the bounty box.
Subscriber.
Yeah,
this is underrated in my opinion, guys.
Oh yeah,
I like this one.
It's
so
not
much
the strongest
in that face.
Yeah, it's not the strongest pose, but like the detail and the outfit and like the him holding that what is it, the blaster? Is it the staff or whatever he's holding?
Yeah, I think it's some kind of rifle or something.
Yeah. And then if he did get it in the box, he got that Lando with the skiff guard as well. So
yes, this guy's just really detailed in the face.
Yeah,
I was like, wow, this one's really good. Can't overlook this one.
Really underrated Funko Pop for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Another one, Trandoshan Thug. This is one that I don't have. I'd like to get it still. But I feel like it's a pretty underrated one because like the Trandoshan as an alien species is just a very cool looking species. Like you got Bosk, who looks very cool.
Yeah, I don't have this one either.
Yeah.
Did they do 2 versions of this kind of character?
I don't remember, actually.
I was wondering, did they do one where his eye isn't blinking?
I don't know.
I only have one. I have this one right here.
Yeah. I don't have it, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I don't have this one.
Yeah, but it's on my list of ones to get. Because it is very cool.
I have the Bosk from the Bounty Hunter collection? From
Yeah.
Yeah,
that one's a good one too.
I never got the original Bosk one. I should have.
Yeah.
That's
what I was expecting. Like I thought they would have had a Trandoshan from the Book of Boba Fett. I thought they would have released one with that, but we didn't.
One with an arm that magnetically deattaches and reattaches.
Right? Like cool. kind of like that Wampa with the arm that got sliced off there. Hanging upside down. Yeah. Why not? Speaking of Wampas, I got this one from the Battle of Hoth or Battle of Echo Base, number 372. This one I don't have yet either. I still need to get this one. I do have the original one. I have the original one, the flocked one.
Ooh. Yeah, this is the only Wampa I have in my collection right now. I want to get the Luke and Wampa.
The sculpt on this one was really, really awesome.
Yeah,
like they did a really good job. Is what are your thoughts on this one, Steven? Do you have this one at all?
I have that one, but I like the box set, the older box set with Luke and the Wampa.
Yeah,
Luke's hanging upside down.
Yeah,
yeah. I don't have the individual one, but I like.
But you do have that. You do have the 2-pack though, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't have that 2-pack one.
And the Luke hanging upside down, is he reaching for the lightsaber or anything?
He has a lightsaber in the hand. Let me see if I can. If you can see it right.
Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's one I wanted for a while.
Yeah, that's one I need to get to.
So yeah, I like that one.
Nice.
I want to get the flocked one. That makes more sense.
Yeah. I wasn't a big fan of the flocked ones until I got that one. So, and then like they've done some flocked ones that were kind of misses for me, but for myself, I think the best flocked one is probably that Chewbacca, the Life Day one. They did a really good job on that because like his fur is flocked, right?
Yeah,
and the robe and stuff. Yeah, that I really enjoyed that one. So the next one, speaking of Chewbacca, we got the concept series Chewbacca. So this one is, you could tell, like we showed Zeb earlier, and you could see like the inspirations for Zeb.
Yeah,
absolutely. Right from this.
Yeah. See, I didn't collect these ones. I might go back and get the Vader at some point, or maybe the droids, but I didn't get the Chewbacca or any of them like that. So, are these a series that you collect as well, Steven? Or
I think I started collecting them, and then I started just picking and choosing some of the ones I liked or didn't really care.
Yeah,
I was kind of mixed feelings for this Chewbacca.
Yeah,
I'm kind of glad they went with the version of Chewbacca they did. But
yeah, I know, same here. But I mean, if he ended up looking like this and we saw it, we probably wouldn't know the difference, right? Like we'd just be like, "Oh, that's Chewbacca." So, but yeah, no, he definitely doesn't look as friendly, as the version that we have. So
I got both versions. I got the Star Wars Celebration and I got the shared sticker on this one. Actually,
oh wow, nice.
So
yeah, I didn't pick this one up. A friend, I think one of my friends said he had it, and we just never met up. And hopefully, he's still holding on to it. So next time I see him, we can make an exchange, because I definitely want to get this one. This is one. I think the only one in the concept series I didn't quite like was the Yoda.
The Luke? Oh, I was gonna say the Luke.
The Luke bothered me because it wasn't. They gave him like girl. They made him a girl, or with the eyes, or
he looked pretty feminine for Luke Skywalker.
It didn't look like Luke because it looked like a girl character, and I'm like, eh.
Yeah, I don't think I got the Luke version. I'm looking around. I don't see it.
So. Did the Luke have even the oxygen with the hoses at all, or no?
No, I don't think so. They should have done that version.
They did they did two different concept Vaders, right? And they have the one from that scene with Luke with the oxygen and the two of them kind of going at it. They did that Vader. I love that one. I have that one on display behind me. Even love that.
Yeah. So next we have the Gamorrean fighter. So Patrick and I were talking before we hopped on here, trying to pick which Gamorrean to go with, and
it's tough.
The other one is just like a classic look, but I like the pose on this one a lot better with like the axe in the one hand.
Yeah,
it is. It's just tough to pick, because Patrick and I always say, like the one thing Funko has got down to an art now is doing droids and aliens as far as Star Wars Funko Pops go.
Yeah,
they do really good jobs on these.
Yeah, because this Gamorrean even looks so like, I love the original one because it has that classic look that we're all familiar with. But when you look at, even like you said, this has a nicer pose, but even just looking at the head sculpt, and there's just so many little details that this has that the original Gamorrean sculpt they did doesn't. And that you can really see that growth that we were just saying, how they've gotten better, and this is a proof of that. So
yeah, exactly. So the next one we have another Mandalorian Funko Pop, number 487, Walgreens exclusive Frog Lady. So this one I picked up right away. I know a lot of people weren't really happy with this one coming out as a Funko Pop for the Mandalorian. What are your guys' thoughts on this one?
That's one I didn't get.
I didn't get it either. Almost bought it, but I got Queel instead.
I can't even remember if I got the one where Grogu's eating the eggs.
Oh yeah, I have that. That one sits on my desk. That one there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think I got that one either.
Yeah, I do like that one. My only gripe with that one is like you didn't see him with the eggs on like the grass and the dirt like that. If they did it with like the snow base, I think it would make more sense. But it is a really great pop still. So, but yeah, no, the Frog Lady I picked up right away. I'm still waiting for her husband, the Frog Man, to come out.
Does Frog Lady have that little jar of eggs on her back?
Yeah, she does. She's got the backpack on her back.
Nice.
It's not clear acrylic like the big one on with the Grogu there, but it's a canister with the like blue painted blue on the sides. So
I almost picked this up somewhere today online for $9.
Oh,
it was on.
I mean, $9 you can't really lose. For that.
No, but the reason why I didn't is because I behaved myself. My wife sent me out for cat treats and cat food, and I came back with cat treats and cat food, and stopped by our local comic book store right up the street, the Time Vault. I hopped in there and went in there just for a moment, and came out with $17. I purchased Captain Phasma Pop, and I got the Luke with the all white with the steel hand from the end of the first of the sequels.
Oh yeah. The old Luke.
I didn't have those two, and for $17 for both, I was like, yeah, we're making this happen.
Yeah, Captain Phasma was one of the first Funko Pops that I got.
Oh wow!
And,
nice.
That was like one of I think I remember I had 3 Funko Pops on my shelf before I really started collecting, and I think Phasma was one of them.
Did you do the silver kind of matte, or did you get the chrome one? I think that might have been either a Smuggler's Bounty or some other exclusive.
I have it behind me. Let me grab. I think it's the flat black or flat gray.
Yeah. So which one did you pick up, Patrick? Then did you get
the flat? Yeah,
the flat.
Yeah, it's nice looking.
It is nice looking. Yeah.
So that's the one I have.
Yeah, that's the same one I got today, and it's going to photograph nicely too.
Yeah. After getting that Chrome Mandalorian with the Darksaber last year, if I see that Chrome Phasma, I'd probably pick it up.
Oh hell yeah, yeah!
Because like the Chrome looks so good on those figures.
Yeah.
I wasn't a huge fan up until I got that Mando, and now that's like one of my favorite pops. So, so the next one we got another one of my favorites here. I picked this one up earlier this year. It's part of that one, not was it Across the Galaxy? I think it was called this wave where they did like certain characters from different planets. So this one's more off from the planet Jeddah, from the Rogue One spin-off movie. So this one's a really great one. Lots of detail on this one. Did you guys pick this one up?
Yes.
Yep.
Just unique looking enough that I don't know why I wanted to have this one, but I haven't photographed it yet, but I needed to have it because it's just really unique looking.
Yeah, right? Like the mouthpiece and everything. And
I just felt we should have gotten more of him in Rogue One.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like at some point in Andor or something, please
bring him back, right?
Bring him back for like a two episode cameo where he's got a little something going on.
Yeah, that would be nice.
He is awesome. I mean, really tall. I think the guy has to wear stilts in the costuming for it or something. Like he's like Wookiee height.
Yeah, he is. Cool. Yeah.
His body almost looks like a Wookiee in like white,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get any aliens with the Andor series pops, because like we still only have like 4 pops from that series?
Three. Andor, B2 Emo,
and Vel. And 3.
That's it. Because that was one of the easiest waves to have, a series to have all of them.
Yeah, right.
They only had 3.
But they were all exclusives though. There's no commons yet.
They were. That is true. They were. I think that the Vel didn't get enough, kind of sell on that one. I love that one. That has a lot of great detail.
I think we mentioned this before, Patrick, with possibly some other guests on our show, but like Funko's missing that opportunity to release the commons for that series because it's been like 2 years since Andor now. I think almost.
Has it been that long? Wow.
Just about.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe not quite 2 years.
2 years, about a year, no?
Maybe a year.
Probably about a year.
But but I mean, by the time they release some commons for this show, it's going to be like 2 years.
Yeah.
Come on, they need to do something because people are going to, if anything, you got to do it right before the hype of the new one, right? I think that's what they got to learn. I don't know if you agree, Steven. Like, I've always felt that, like, Funko misses the hype of it. Like, if you're going to do something,
exactly it.
Get it like just as it's landing within the first week or two of a new series. Because if the series or the movie flops or it's a meh, well, you're less likely to go and make that purchase of that pop or go see that movie or watch that series. So I think that's a big miss in the marketing for me. I feel that you just hit it early on.
Yeah.
I hope they do something really quick with Ahsoka because I'm really looking forward to that series.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. Have you been watching the trailers, or are you? Because I know some people don't try not to watch the trailers.
I just watched the most recent one. Yeah, this thing with Star Wars, I have to be up to date. I got to watch them.
Yeah.
So
and already like watching these trailers, Patrick and I, and I'm sure you are. We're already thinking like, oh, that would make a cool Funko Pop.
Exactly. I'm already like Sabine with the green light, the green lightsaber Funko Pop.
Yeah.
Movie moment, her fighting whoever that blonde girl's with the orange one. Let's do it.
I'm hoping they release Grand Admiral Thrawn, and I'll finally at least have a Grand Admiral Thrawn in my collection.
Yeah, at least one, right?
Yeah. Big time.
Same with like another Zeb and another Ezra. That would be great.
Well, they're going to have to do an Ezra.
Yeah, they'll have to. They'll have to. One thing that shocked me, because like Rebels was a really popular show. I mean, I don't know how popular it was when it initially came out, but it's pretty popular now. But they didn't release like a season 3/4 version of Ezra, or like even a blind Kanan with the mask or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They could have done a Loth Wolf as a pop. They could have done a Loth Cat.
Yeah, they had a lot of material to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you had Palpatine in that animated, and he kind of had a really cool look to him. They could have done a couple neat different things in that series that they missed out. They could have done the Mortis characters 3-pack.
Yeah.
Take my money.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So the next one we have a Gaming Greats one. So this one's Marin the Night Sister. It's from what? Fallen Order? I think it is?
Yes. Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah. And this one was a really great one. I like the pose on this one. The color is like the red with that little bit of green accent there. Such a great pop. I think personally, like for this whole series, like the Gaming Great series, they've been kind of killing it with this series, especially with the.
I agree.
The 4 that are coming out next with they're giving us what, like three different
clones.
Yeah, 3 different troopers, and then that other General Grievous.
Yeah, where he's battle damaged or what?
Yeah. What about you, Steven? Do you have this one, or do you collect the
one? I slipped on that one, but yeah, it's all these Gaming Greats are awesome. I love it.
Yeah. Do you have the next set pre-ordered already, or?
No, I didn't pre-order them. I kind of like been slowing down on all my pre-orders.
Yeah.
So I'll just have to hopefully get to Best Buy, or not Best Buy, but GameStop, and hopefully I have a couple.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they're out yet. I don't know when they released. Do you happen to know, Patrick? Or?
I don't, and I didn't feel like pre-ordering them because I do have a GameStop right up the road from me. In Garden City, so I can just stop in and see, and kind of pick and choose when I need them.
Right.
Because I think that's the one thing I've been slowing down on my pre-order, especially after the Return of the Jedi 40th, because like today I got to do a what's in the box because I got my Chewbacca on the skiff today. Finally came from Target.
Nice. Nice.
But like I've already been walking around these stores, doing normal things, shopping, groceries, whatever with the kids.
Yeah, and they're in the store.
And we're in the stores. Obviously, let's go down the toy aisle. So we go down there and I see them. I'm like, man, I can just pick it up here, but I already know I pre-ordered it. So
yeah.
I don't know. I might slow up on the pre-orders, or maybe be a little more choosy about which ones I want. And I did not do the Hyperspace Heroes. The only one I did that pre-order and ordered was the N1, and I didn't do the others. I just kind of held off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is that a line that you're going to pick up at all, Steven? The Hyperspace Heroes with the N1 fighter, and then like the Hera and the X-wing and stuff like that.
I like them. I just don't like the price.
Yeah, that's my main concern too.
I think I could.
And then there was one that was
when the price comes down. I think the price will come down.
Yeah, there was one that was posted for like 30 something, and then the other one was like 40 something, and they're the same.
It's the Obi-Wan
Starfighters.
And
Yeah.
Ahsoka's more expensive, and it's the same. It's the same craft, same RG unit.
Yeah,
just a different head sculpt inside.
Yeah, like how does
$10
justify
difference?
that?
It was like a $10 difference.
I'm like, I'll wait for that.
Yeah,
I'm not going to pay that
they're all
much.
Amazon, right?
Yeah.
So you know how Amazon is. They always down the road they release them for like 50% off or something. So
yeah,
I almost bought that Lando Calrissian in the Millennium
Falcon.
They had it for like $15.
I picked it up for $15 because it was that cheap. I'm like,
I'm still tempted to, because like even with shipping to Canada from Amazon, because I'd have to order it from the States to get that price. It's
that
still
was like $60, $70.
It's still less. It's still less to get it up here.
Out.
Yeah. But my thing is like over the two, I'd rather have the Han and the Falcon. So if I ever see that for a good price, I'd rather get that.
Yeah, I got that one.
I do.
Oh, you did, eh? Yeah. See, that's the one I would like to get, is the Han and the Falcon, because it's Han. It's Han Solo and the Falcon. I'd rather do that one. So moving on to the next one, we have a Chrysanthemum. So there were a couple of Chrysanthemums, but I picked this one just because, like, I don't know, I kind of like the non-falked version of this character.
I like this one better.
Yeah, and then the big beefy rifle that he's holding, like it. Yeah, this one's a great one. Is this one that you have or that you want to get, Steven, at all? Or
I want to get him. Yeah, I haven't got either one of them. So I love that character. He was pretty nice in the series.
Yeah, he was. He was awesome.
Oh.
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
more
Obi-Wan series, they have him and Obi-Wan conflict. That'd be nice.
Yeah. If they do a season 2, they should definitely do the Obi-Wan versus Chrysanthemum. I'd almost rather see that than seeing Obi-Wan and Darth Maul in live action.
Yeah,
I don't think you need to see Darth Maul and Obi-Wan in live action.
No.
Again.
No, because what are they going to redo that scene that we've already seen animated?
Right?
Like,
yeah,
don't ruin it for me. It's perfect the way it is.
Yeah.
The voicing and everything that was delivered on point. Don't mess it up. Leave it as is. Moving on.
Yeah. Show us stories that we haven't seen, right?
Yeah. I mean, Disney would push that before Lucasfilm would, I think, and you know what I mean. Because I don't know why they're redoing. Like, to me, the redo the Little Mermaid in live action. To me. I get triggered in the fact that it's just annoying because the original animation is what put Disney's animation back on the map again.
Yeah.
I think we forget that. Like that, we've seen so many live action that once we got that Disney animation again, we haven't seen something so wonderful in years. So that was a big deal. The music, the whole nine.
Yeah, and there's rumors they're doing like a live action Maui movie and stuff like that, and it's like,
oh yeah,
that's not even that old.
Yeah, the Lilo and Stitch one. My kids were talking about it, and Stitch looks scary. It doesn't. It doesn't look anything like the animated one.
Oh man!
I was like, "What?" There's a. Oh, now I'm going to be really upset. There's a bunch of guys in Toy Photography that collect these. They're like these little elfie figures, and they're going to kill me for not knowing it. But they're tons of. What are they called?
The trolls.
Maybe they are a troll, but they're like these trolls with these like pointy ears, and they're the action figures. They kind of look like that.
Huh. Can't say I know that what you're talking about, Patrick. So.
I know.
Sounds like something out of a nightmare. So the next one we have is another Book of Boba Fett Funko Pop, Major Domo. He was a really great character. I love this character. The pose is pretty simple, but like for some of these characters, the simple pose kind of suits the character. Like as in like this case here.
Yeah,
like he wasn't doing any big
this
action.
was his character.
Yeah,
you know how he was gonna.
Yeah, my apologies.
My apologies.
Yeah,
So this
yeah,
is fine. I
yeah,
like this character for sure. So I
yeah,
ended up picking this up.
yeah. I did. I actually got that whole wave. That whatever the second wave, because the first wave was only the two, Fennec and Boba. So, did you pick this one up, Steven?
I did not get that one. Man, you're showing a lot of ones that I didn't pick up.
Steven's like, oh, I need this one. I need this one. Oh, I need this one.
His list is getting bigger.
I'm making a little list.
Yeah. Did you pass on the whole second wave there, or did you pick some up?
I think I got a few of them. I think
Yeah.
I stuck with more of the ideal main characters.
Yeah.
I got Phoenix Shan, and I got obviously you got Boba Fett, and I got the Cad Bane.
Yeah.
And a few of them.
Yeah.
I'm running out of room to put stuff, so I'm kind of
hear you.
narrowing down what I buy now.
Yeah, a little more choosy which ones you get.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, I know. I'm at the point where I'm thinking about putting my desk on wheels so I can move it to the center of the room to make room for two more displays on this other wall.
Working in the room,
but that also I could change the angle up though. I could switch the angle every time I film, so it wouldn't be that bad.
My desk is in the middle of the room. I just don't have it on wheels.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I need all the wall space to put shelves and stuff as I can. So the next one, this is one that I don't have yet because usually, okay. So here's the thing. So I'm up in Canada, so we don't usually get the Entertainment Earth exclusives, except the odd time Toys R Us up here will get them, but they haven't gotten this one yet. So it's not one that I'm gonna spend the money to pay to get shipped from the States. But if it goes down in price, I'll probably do that. But it's a really cool one. And Steven, you mentioned like the Rancor one, that you like the Rancor as a creature that Funko did. This one's one. They also did that other one with the 3-pack with Luke and Ula, is it, I think?
Lula, yeah, I can't remember.
Slave Ula.
Yeah.
Ula.
Yeah. No, they did a great job on the both of them. But this one's a really good one. Did you get this one at all?
No,
I got this one.
I started cutting back on buying the bigger pops just because, like I said, they just
space.
Space.
Yeah, I know. There's one that's on the list that I picked up recently, and I'm like, you know what? I had to. It's so cool. But it's not this one. This one's massive, isn't it, Patrick? You have this one.
It's pretty big.
Like you have the 18-inch Boba, Patrick. How does this one compare in size to that? Like just a box?
I still haven't been able to put the 18-inch Boba anywhere. He's sitting literally down in my basement on the floor next to the big table that's covered in pops, and it's got the new Lando Millennium Falcon sitting on top of the 18-inch one.
But how big is this box compared to, say, like the box that the Lando's in, the Lando and the Falcon? Is it pretty close?
3/4 of the size of that box.
Oh,
so
geez.
It's about the same height wise. It's the width wise or length wise, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
It's 3/4 of that.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, it's a big one. So that's another thing, space for me as well. So
it's a big pop. Surprisingly, it's lightweight. It's I guess I don't know. It's the vinyl used on it.
Yeah.
It's not as heavy. There are actual other smaller 4-inch pops that seem heavier than this one. I don't know why that is. But
I'm still waiting for like the Boba Fett on top of the Rancor, where the Rancor is like standing up. How cool would that be?
Yeah, bring it. You've got this mold. It can't be too tough to do that.
No, put it up right and put Boba on there, and there you go.
And call it a day, because that's a take our money one.
I would have to probably get that one.
Yeah.
I'll make it fit.
Exactly.
So this is the one I'm talking about. I recently got this one, number 611, Jabba the Hutt from the Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary line. So yeah, no, I just picked this one up. I was just like, you know what, this one's too cool not to have, and I don't have the other version with the where he came with like Slave Leia and Salacious Crumb in the 3-pack there. I do have like the small like little 4-inch Jabba because he fits in with my other Funko Pops, but I don't have the big deluxe one. So this one, I was like, you know what, I'll get this one. This one's too cool not to get.
I didn't realize they even made a 4-inch Jabba.
Yeah,
I thought they just had him as a deluxe.
No, I'll go grab him if you want to keep talking there, Patrick.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I did just recently pick this guy up, and I picked him up and photographed him in the same night. This guy's pretty awesome.
I like this one. I didn't get this one, but I have the original one with Slave Leia.
See, that one I did not get, and I'm kicking myself for it.
That one is nice. I love.
Yeah, so they have a regular sized Jabba. He came in a blue box.
That's crazy.
I didn't get that one.
Yeah, he doesn't come on a base, but
I love that.
Yeah. So I have that one. I don't have the big one with the Slave Leia, but I have the other Slave Leia that came in the blue box, so I don't really need the 3-pack. All right, that's what I tell myself right now. I might end up getting it later. Who knows?
I like this one a lot. I just think so many little.
Did you get it, Patrick? You said you did get it.
Yeah, I got this one and photographed it in the same day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did photograph
I was driving home, and I was like, stop in the GameStop. And they're like, do we have to? Yeah, let's go on in. And I think everyone's just tired from being out all day.
Yeah,
it's one more stop. It's like it's like literally the last place I'd stop on the way home. So I was like, yeah, boom, we hit it. And it was there. And I'm like, oh, that's it. I'm grabbing it.
Yeah, you have to get this one.
I got it. And I was so pumped. I actually had the Lando image that I photographed. That was going to be what I was going to shoot that night. In my head, I had it all planned out, what I was going to do it. And so I was easily moved by this one. It's like, all right, you know what? You're off. You're not on deck anymore, Lando. Scoot to the bench.
Yeah.
You got benched and Jabba moved up in rank here. It's awesome.
Regular Star Wars Funko Pops, like Steven and I are just like, oh, there's a cool Star Wars Funko Pop. Patrick goes next level. He's like, oh, how can I shoot this? I got to get the angle right. I got it lighting. But he puts out some amazing images, though, man. So, like, I get it. I do get it. So the next one, actually, I got a couple more Return of the Jedi ones because there are some really cool aliens and creatures from this wave. So this one I haven't picked up. Who's it exclusive to? Walgreens?
Is that
in the States?
GameStop here?
Oh, GameStop. Yeah, that's right. GameStop. That's right. Yeah, it hasn't showed up at my GameStop yet, so I haven't picked this one up yet. But it looks really cool, and this is one that you'd picked up and photographed recently too, didn't you?
Yeah, this one is one of the few pre-orders that I was psyched because I got the pre-order before they're in the store, I think. And that's my opinion. If you're pre-ordering, that's the way it should be. If you're pre-ordering, when it drops in the store, you should be receiving it, within that week in your mailbox.
Yeah.
Anything after the fact, and people are picking up randomly 3 weeks later, and I pre-ordered and still don't have it. That's BS.
Yeah, that's how I've been feeling with pre-orders. I see all the stores already have them before I even get my stuff. So
correct. That's how I'm like, what's the deal? I'm sorry. Like you're making, and I'm going to call it out. You're making interest off that money sitting there waiting.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to get my purchase. So at the very least, as customer service, when we pre-order, have the pre-order the same day they're hitting your shelves. It's not that hard.
See, even with the way I pre-order, like, because I go into GameStop and I pre-order in store, and then I don't have to put any money down that way. So if something comes in and then I don't end up picking it up, it's no harm, no foul. But I pre-order these pops, like the whole wave of the Return of the Jedi ones I pre-ordered at GameStop, but I picked them up at Hot Topic beforehand because they were out like a month or almost a month and a half before, and they just came in at GameStop now, up here, anyways.
See, I'm getting nervous because I want to get a Palpatine on the. I pre-ordered it. I'm like, when's it coming, man? Like,
is it not in stores yet for you?
I think they might be in stores by this point. Like I'm just getting because I haven't gotten the scene with Vader and Luke.
I missed that at Hot Topic. It just came in at GameStop, so I might pick it up, but I might hold off because it's like $44 at GameStop, where it was like 30 something at Hot Topic. So
I haven't gotten either of those yet. And it gets to the point where when the other thing, Steven, that I get frustrated about is when you do pre-orders and then you forget because you've done so many different ones, where they are, what it is. I got to be a little bit neater on maybe my inbox or whatnot when I get my receipts to put them into a folder so I can keep track of them. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, do I have like? I think the biggest mistake I did is I had an option to buy the was it the concept Boba Fett or he was or whatnot where he's in the all white, but it was like the Safari concept version, and I thought I had it, and what I was looking at was my was the other trooper. The white commando from the Rebels line. So I was like, oh, I already have it. And so then, like a couple pages later, it's like, oh, I already have that. Oh, I don't have this one, and I ordered the other the stupid Star Wars Rebels Commander one, the white commando. I ordered them a second time because I thought the one I looked at was Boba Fett.
Yeah, there's been some times where they'll release like 15 different Star Wars all at once, and at 8 different stores. So you're like, you're trying to, it's hard to keep all that stuff in order.
Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely.
Like some of it's like an Entertainment Earth exclusive, a GameStop, Walmart for the Vader battle damage.
Yeah,
I ordered mine from Ozzy's just so I didn't have to worry.
I think I'll probably do the same for mine. Same with this one. If GameStop doesn't get it, I'll probably order it from Ozzy's.
I'll be honest, I ordered to Admiral Akbar through Ozzy's with that.
Yeah, and you just got yours.
BB-8. I've already photographed it. It's in the can.
Yeah.
I already have it in hand. It's already photographed. Done.
Yeah.
Love it.
So is this one you're going to pick up at all, Steven, or are you going to pick up any of the 40th anniversary ones?
I like that one. I like Troopers, and I'm a big Scout Trooper fan. So I think just the fact there's a Scout Trooper head on there, I'm going to have to get it.
Yeah.
What do you think of their posing of lately? Because like this Return of the Jedi wave, like they've been killing it with the poses. Like they have the Darth Vader laying down, the 3PO in the chair, and this one here, and then another one that I have on coming up next here. That really strong poses, different poses, like sitting down in chairs and stuff, like stuff we haven't seen.
Yeah, I got the C-3PO one. I got that one in a mystery box, and that's probably the only most recent 40th anniversary one I've gotten.
So you got to get that Vader, man. That Vader's cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one yet?
I've seen it. I haven't got it though.
Yeah, that one's next level, in my opinion. So the next one, again, another great pose, Admiral Akbar. Yeah, in the chair. And Patrick, he kind of gives me a little bit of a sneak peek when he does his photos there. He did a really good job on this one.
Yeah, this was fun. I actually got to play with the generative AI doing this one, so a lot of fun.
Yeah, so really strong pose on this one, and it gives us collectors who didn't have a chance to get the original blue box a chance to get this one. Speaking of that blue box one, do you have that blue box one in your collection?
I don't have that one.
Not that one, eh?
No. Okay. Trying to see.
No, I never got the original Akbar either.
Yeah, I didn't get too many blue box ones. Like I think the Jabba was a blue box, and I think the Slave Leia I have is a blue box. It might have been a black box. I don't remember. But yeah, I don't.
This is like a movie moment in a normal size.
Yeah, it is. It is.
To me, it's just
when they announced this, and we talked about it in a previous episode before they showed us an image. I thought it was going to be like this big movie moment thing, like this big chair and.
They should have made this a lights and sound, in my opinion. It would have been awesome.
That'd be cool.
Because you could have had that little swivel thing in front of the chair, have little lights on it or something, and he could have been like, "It's a trap."
Right?
Yeah,
like, how cool would that be?
If they're driving your signal, they must know we're coming. Pull the fleet out. I don't know. They could have done something a little bit cool. I love it. Trust me. Love it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a good one. So I think I might do the same thing as you did, Patrick. I might order it off of Aussie Collectibles when it comes time to get it. Just because Amazon's so unreliable lately.
Exactly. It's that, and I'm just tired of having to pre-order. I pre-order, like, what was the Anakin I just got like a month or so ago? I ordered it in October and got it 9 months later. I got it. I ordered it from Aussie's 3 months. I already had ordered it, got it, and photographed it 3 months early. Like, you got to be kidding me. It's crazy. I'm getting frustrated with that. So I feel that I'd rather pay a little more in the shipping and with the coming from Australia and the long wait of
And
maybe
they
2 or
always
3 weeks.
include like a pop protector with the pops too.
Yeah, but I know I'm getting it. I
Yeah.
didn't have to like, oh, I missed out, and I've got to like, constantly go on every day to Amazon to see if it's available again. I don't want to do
Yeah.
that. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. So the last one we have is the Jar Jar Binks 2023 Galactic Convention exclusive. So this one, again, it's the same thing. Like, great pose with like the tongue out and stuff, and it gives collectors a chance to get a Jar Jar because like I don't know about you guys, but I didn't get the blue box Jar Jar when it came out.
No.
So this one kind of gives collectors an opportunity to get that one, which I did actually pick up yesterday. So, do you guys have plans on
this one? You did, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I got both of the exclusives actually this past week. I can show you guys them, but do you guys pick these ones up or have
Probably get
plans
it.
to?
I haven't got it
Yeah,
yet, but I'll probably pick it up.
yeah. So I got the Jar Jar yesterday,
Nice.
and then I got the Droids one at GameStop, and this one's like in a matte black box.
Yeah, I like the matte.
So yeah, no, I know, I do too. But like at the same time, like I don't keep the boxes anyways. So
But you know what? I think on the glossier one isn't it more of a foil? Like the silver's a little more of a foil. It's a little
no,
different.
it's the same as on the mat. Like it's
Is
a
it?
silver. Yeah, it's a silver foil on the both boxes actually. Just
Okay.
the black is.
Is it?
There's something about that glossy box. I didn't know if something was raised or something was silver, more
Yeah, it's
silvery.
Is it like the
it's
lights and
just
sound boxes, or
were those ones gloss? The gloss
the?
black?
Mm, trying to
Yeah,
see.
you can see this one's really glossy.
It's just the writing's really glossy, but the everything else is like a flat.
Yeah, that's what this one's like. This is the
Yeah, it's more like
silver is
that.
glossy, but like everything else is matte.
Mm.
So
Yeah, I was pretty close to picking them up when they dropped, but I held off.
yeah, you know, I got space. Like maybe the last month I moved all my pops around and moved some other collectibles around, so I have room for another maybe 60 pops to squeeze in my cases right now. So
Another 2 months, you're going to be needing to rent a bigger place.
yeah, right. Rent a separate apartment just for my stuff.
Just buy a home so you have that extra man cave room.
Yeah, that's a plan one day. But that'll do it for this episode of the Star Wars Popcast. Steven, thank you so much for coming on the Popcast with us and talking with us today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, let people know where they can find you on social media and stuff.
So obviously, my videos are Big Country Time. That's 3 words, Big Country Time. And then Instagram, it's big underscore country underscore Steven. And my name Steven is Stevin. So Steven with an I. So
Steven with an I.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Patrick, where can people find you when people aren't listening to us and watching us on the podcast here?
When I'm not here talking all things Funko with you, Chris, I am on my channel, Toy Photographer, ToyPhotogFR, spelled kind of like you would see it on the license plate if you could squeeze all that on one. And basically, I just do nothing but Star Wars Funko Pop images, and I also do my What's in a Box, which is kind of my version of an unboxing. So we've got some really great images coming out in the next week. I know the one that I'm dropping, I got 2 dropping around the same time. One was I was actually shooting while talking to somebody, like asking like how I do my kind of typical setup.
Nice.
So it was kind of fun walking him through and showing him step by step what I was actually doing live.
Yeah.
The other is we actually played with the generative AI in the Photoshop beta, just to really kind of remove the Akbar out of the scene so I can actually put my Funko Pop in that scene. And that was awesome. So you'll see more on the BTS of that one. If you stay tuned, there's a lot more to see on that. But, Chris, I know I'm always playing with Funko Pops and on my channel, but what are you doing when you're not here talking all things Funko Pop with me on the Popcast?
Well, when I'm not on the Popcast, I'm on my other channel as well. Seriously Star Wars, doing weekly Star Wars reviews and slowly getting into doing some Star Wars hunts and stuff on my channel. So definitely check that out. Check out all our channels. Everything will be linked in the description. But thank you so much for watching and listening to our podcast wherever you find your favorite podcasts. And we will see you in the next episode.